My name's Eric, I'm 41 years old and work for the NHS in HR department.
And I'm Jason, I work in education and we've been together for 8 years.
I think for me personally, I've kind of grown up in a kind of a big family. I've got nieces and nephews, so's Jason, so we've always kind of talked about children. Children have always kind of been part of our lives, and I think kind of growing up as a teenager and older as well, probably secretly always wanting to be a parent but thinking it wasn't possible.
Yeah, I was on a train one day and I was looking through a newspaper, and there was an article in there and about an open event, and I came home, talked to Eric about it, and we thought let's go and investigate. So we went, and what was really positive for us is that after the social workers had spoken about adoption, there was then someone who had recently adopted, and he was a same-sex family. So we kind of thought, this feels like the agency that's for us.
Yeah, absolutely clear support from the outset. And then once we'd gone through the process, then supporting us with family finding, keeping us kind of going, keeping it positive. The challenges we've faced have probably been the same that any parent faces, and talking to other parents at school, it's the things like, you know, making sure they're ready for school in time, that they go to bed on time, and trying to get them to eat broccoli and Brussels sprouts, those kinds of things. So it's yeah, the everyday challenges are, I think, normal parenting challenges.
The school also have been really supportive. So when we were looking for a school, we visited several schools because we wanted to make sure we chose the school that felt right for us. And they've always been incredibly inclusive. Everybody there knows that our son has 2 dads, and yeah, it's just been a very positive, supportive experience.
Yeah, and we've also kind of link in with other LGBT parents who've adopted children as well. So we have regular meetups, so he gets to have play dates with other adopted children who've got 2 dads, 2 mums. So for him it becomes the norm. And that helps greatly to have kind of a different social network as well.
The assessment process wasn't really how I thought it was going to be. I had an idea from hearing from other adopters that it was quite intrusive, and I was expecting lots of uncomfortable questions, and actually that wasn't how it was at all. It felt very much like having conversations with a friend, really, and that actually there was an importance in that process because it then meant that the social worker got to know us really well, found out areas that we might need some support in, but also then was able to use that information to identify the child that would be right for us.
Yeah, I mean, so I remember the first day like it was yesterday, really. So we did, we had a meet-up. It was a quick meet-up in the park, and I remember it was a rainy day, and I think we pretended to just be walking past and saying hello type thing. And I remember he climbed up onto like a slide, and then because it was wet he was a bit scared coming down, so I remember kind of saying, do you need some help? And he kind of said yes. So I do remember kind of picking him up and thinking, oh my gosh, I've just held our son for the first time, and it was quite emotional.
I would wholeheartedly recommend Diagrama. It's been a really positive experience for us right from day one.